Let's go, D.
First down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. This is Elliott. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Cowboys 6.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
Here we go. 46. 46. 57's right.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 37. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Haskins to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
It's a gain of 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. This is Love. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
On the carry, it's Love. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to
another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
They'll run with Love. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Love on the handoff.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And Washington going to add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The first down carried by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple.
Brought down by
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott from the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
47's the mic. Cover it. 47's the mic.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Defense wins championships, baby. Like 50.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that.
Throwing, Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action now. Haskins throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
85. Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Prescott's pass intercepted by Washington. Sets up 1st down and goal at the 2.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Second time, defense, let's go. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now, this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
It's just me and you.
Hey, kill. 47.
He's checking crap. Slam. Show it up.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go. 57's the mic.
From the 24, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, They're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
They'll look underneath here for Love.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 16-yard line.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
The kick is
and
good.
his kick is good.
Makes this Washington 28. Cowboys 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Prescott now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
A first down carry by Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Check 56. Watch the run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for C.D. Lamb.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Cooper's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, tighten down.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
95's the same. Hey, kill. 95's Mike. 95. I got it. 95's the same.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch the pass. Check 43. Shift.
Here we go, 46.
Let's see it.
A first down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin there to make the grab. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Here we go. 56 for Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. You ain't doing nothing, baby.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
Now it's Haskins. Dontari Poe in on the stop.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Antonio Gibson.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And the Washington first down.
On play action, Haskins. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Washington on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now Haskins on first down.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. It'll be Love to try and get the first. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's second down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
By Washington.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one.
Yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch the slants. Watch the slant. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Prescott to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start the drive with Love here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Love again. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
15.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Hands it off out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
So for Washington,
On the road, you can't ask for much more than that.